All right, so now she's on Hannity and Combs. There's two parts to it. First, let's play the first part.
You'll hear the other voice you'll hear is you'll hear two men talking. One of them is Ann Coulter. The other one is Alan Combs.
Your answer is, okay, it was a joke. Would you make a racial slur and just say it was a joke?
No, that's preposterous, and I think it's offensive that, you know, you immediately, whenever you have to go to the argument, oh, would you use the N-word? I mean, that is part of this semantic totalitarianism to compare everything to the N-word. No, if you weren't brought here as
I didn't say the N-word, I said a racial slur.
Legally discriminated against. You hear this when people say, you know, we can't use the word illegal alien because that's like using the N-word. No, those are words that are specifically used to demean a particular race. The word I used has nothing to do with sexual preference. It is a schoolyard taunt, and unless you're going to announce here on national TV that John Edwards, married father of many children, is gay, it clearly had nothing to do with that. It's a schoolyard taunt. It isn't offensive to gays. It has nothing to do with gays. It's a schoolyard taunt, meaning wuss. And unless you're telling me that John Edwards is gay, it was not applied to a gay person.
Was Isaiah Washington wrong to use that word when he used it to describe T.R. Knight?
Yes, he used it incorrectly, but I still don't think he should go to rehab for using a word. I think that's crazy. I think all of America outside of Hollywood thinks that's a wee bit crazy.
So he used it incorrectly, but you used it correctly?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Man, who doesn't hate her voice, no matter what side of the aisle you're on?
That's the first thing I was going to start with. I know it's not substantive, but I mean, you're saying shut up. Okay, all right, sorry. Before we get this, let me go through. I got 6 things on the list, okay? One, she's unbelievable. You see, there's something to learn from her. She goes over the top. She goes over the top every time, and it works half the time. She goes on the offense instantly to Alan Combs. She says, what I said isn't offensive. What you said is offensive. So all of a sudden, Alan Combs is on the defensive. He's like, what? I didn't say the N-word. I didn't. What do you mean? How is what I said is offensive? I mean, it's bewildering, but it has him backpedaling. I mean, and if you're just watching the show and you haven't seen anything else, like you're like most Republicans, all you do is, well, most 78-year-old Republicans, and all you do is watch Fox News Channel. You're like, well, she's kicking his ass,
right?
You know, and then she goes to, look, it's just a schoolyard taunt, as if that's a defense. And then
nothing to do with gays or sexuality. It's just a schoolyard taunt where you call somebody a wuss, and by saying that, but you're not calling them a wuss. What you're doing is saying you're gay and gay people are wusses, that's what the frickin' taunt is.
Ben, you missed it. It has nothing to do with gay or not gay.
No.
On what planet does it not have anything to do with being gay or not gay? That's the most offensive slur you can use against gay people, not against Martians, not against cows, not against Asians, against gay people. And then she triple flips it on Alan Combs when she says, well, unless you're going to tell me that John Edwards is gay, obviously I couldn't have meant that he was. And there, again, Alan Combs has to be flummoxed. Wait, how did I call John Edwards gay? You called John Edwards gay.
I thought Alan Combs did a pretty good job. But yeah, you're right. She does. She goes right over the top. She leaves you with scalp burn.